Scorpio with Aquarius moon. Note that this can resonate also with those of you cross-watcher who have Sun Aquarius and Scorpio moon. However, it can resonate, but there are certain things that it just really aren't there, because while the sun is usually the relationship we have to our father, the moon is usually the relationship we have to our mother. It still can resonate, the story can still resonate, because the Aquarian Scorpio energies are there. It is also possible that, you know, you're a Scorpio, you're an Aquarius with strong Scorpio placement, or you are Aquarian. I'm already confused. You are a Scorpion with other very strong Aquarian placement, like myself. I have Urano, as we say in Spanish, more or less conjunct to my sun and moon in Scorpio. So Urano, the ruler of Aquarius, is making me a very Aquarian Scorpio. And I also have in my home house, which is 8th house, Aquarius. So one astrologist told me that I'm a very Aquarian Scorpio. However, I do not possess moon in Scorpio, but there are some things that might resonate. Welcome to the Nordic Pirates. I'm Raven from the southeast coast of Norway, and I will do your reading today. For those of you who know me already, welcome back. So today we've been out having a small peek on how to upgrade this content and how to upgrade our readings, how to upgrade the movies. And those cost a lot of money, so I've been investing in the dentist and new glasses for now, so we will have to stick with the old school and my impeccable, beautiful charm in the meanwhile. There is one of you who are very active on my channel, another Scorpio with strong Aquarius placement, and you know who you are. We speak a lot, and I think you give me such wonderful feedback, and because of that, usually the moon ones will be really short messages, but depth. Because that you have opened yourself up so much, you've said so many wonderful things to me, that you're one of those who makes me want to continue doing this channel, continue doing this channel, and you are keeping my passion alive. You're one of those. So therefore, I will make the reading a little bit extended, because of this, because I really feel that you deserve it. It will be a collective, but from some things I know, it will be from a couple of things that you told me. And you will know. I won't tell anyone, but you will know what it is, okay? And so, of course, I had a little trip outside today and did another raid. So, me saving money for the big castle, it will happen, but today we've invested in glasses, so we can actually see you while we are talking. Oh, there's the camera. And without this, yeah, it's all good, it's bullet, so we can wait some more time. Maybe during the summer we have full gear to have really fun. So today, the pillaging, the Viking pillaging, the treasures was something called El Oráculo de la Luz Blanca by Alana Fairchild. I thought they were Swedish, but it's clearly not. And I've been looking at these for a couple of years, thinking, yeah, but they're too expensive. Yeah, they're too expensive. But for me, sitting down, have a cup of something to drink, and you know, this is my fix. Just see it as a drug. This is my fix, and so I need to think different. So this can balance itself. So don't be too surprised if I offer some services for a good price, because we need to balance this in order to continue. So these are the treasures of the day. Deborah, and all of you who's got Aquarius moon. You can also have, I'm not sure about Venus, but let's say if this can resonate, Venus ascendant in Aquarius can resonate. If not, feel free. We're going to have a series where we're going through absolutely all the Scorpios with all the different moons you have. And some of you have actually, like myself, I have moon more or less conjunct sun and Uranus. That makes it, you know, I can't go through all that, but you can put together how this works for you. These cards are quite the mystery. And they are in, of course, they have to be in Spanish. Okay, so what I need to do is to only use one card. So I pick a card, of course, not consciously. I just like I do with normal cards. Pick one. And today this one was the message for those of you with Aquarian moon, Scorpios. And I was thinking, this number 10, what is Arcanite Barbello? That's a new name to me, just like the real first Hebrew name of Lucifer, which turned out to be a title, is actually Hellel. And in Norse we have a goddess called Hela. She rules the underworld. Coincidence? Well, that's up to you to decide. But Lucifer is an actual title, and it's many kings living in the Babylonian times and such things were called Lucifer because it simply means light bearer. And when the Romans took over, they named Venus Lucifer, or they named Lucifer Venus. So think about that. Venus is also creating, I believe, it's a pentagram, missing one stroke around the sun, believe it or not. Now, Aquarian Scorpio, this turns out to be a very clean angel, feminine angel, very close to God. So this is your representative of the day, and I'm going to do some reading before we do your actual tarot reading. Okay, so have a good look at her. Maybe I can push forward. Yes, I managed to get back this thing here. So you can have a look. I do the read. You can stare at it, maybe meditate. So we already have heard a little bit about archons. So this is an archon, and I thought archons are reptiles occupying your space. This will be your end card, and well, interestingly enough, they all have a wolf on the back side. And what's on the other side here? Aquarian Scorpio. might surprise you just a little bit. So let me do this read, Aquarians, what this card actually means to you, and take what resonates, okay? By the way, of course I did forget the mic, and today it's on this side of the room. Let's hope my little pencil cat is not coming and creating scandals for us. Okay, so we'll just adjust this one a little bit so you can have a good look at this beautiful angel, Aquarius, and I'll do the read. So I won't read everything, but Archon, this is where I need my glasses. Archon Barbello is an angel goddess, divine mother and sacred space. She's mysterious and powerful. She's the inevitable purity and truth of your being, the spiritual essence within you that is eternal and cannot be tainted of disordered. I think there are some typing mistakes there. Her presence is a reading is a sign that any errors in judgment shall be corrected, and any losses shall be restored. If you have been off your path or become disconnected from your real self, she is the innate understanding and power within your heart that pulls you back into authentic connection and true direction. Now, what can she help with? So, Archon, she's an actual Archon. She is an actual Archon. Yeah. Connect consciously to... No, let's see. Archon Barbello teaches the soul the mastery of how we can be in a male or a female body and yet have characteristics of both the masculine and the feminine within us. The feminine energies in every soul empower our ability to embrace what it is and find compassion. This allows for mercy, forgiveness, and wisdom. The masculine energies in every soul encourage exploration, development, and inquiry, stimulating us to question everything which can lead to discernment and higher understanding and keep us strong. This ensures that the negatives are banished from your personal space before they can undermine our personal healing and spiritual progress. So in the healing process here, you can connect consciously to your breath as it flows in and out. Become fully present in this moment. When you are ready, rest your hands in a prayer against your heart. Sense your feminine energies in your left hand and your masculine energies in your right hand. Feel them intermingling. They are different from each other, yet equally powerful and important. With your hand lightly pressing together, expand your awareness to include your heart. Feel the contact of your hand against your chest. Your heart is the third awareness, the sense of yourself as a pure, loving, spiritual being. Sacred masculine, sacred feminine, divine spirit, allowing yourself to recognize the sacred triune nature of your soul can bring healing, bliss. When you are ready, relax your hands and say the following invocation aloud. Okay. This is what you can say. Guess we get it all anyway. I call upon the luminous wisdom, grace and love for our spiritual mother and spiritual father, united in the light of Archon Barbello. I accept the gift of this body, mind and soul.
For the spiritual benefit of all being, I ask for healing, protection, and guidance. May all beings recognize their true spiritual nature and find happiness and freedom through their authentic spiritual journey. Give your body some love, self-hug, rest, ground, and hydrate.
Okay, so that's a rough one, huh? So yeah, that is you. This is you, Scorpio, Aquarius. Aquarius, Scorpio. This would be you. And let's see how far I have to pull you before you want me to watch you deep in the eyes while doing the read. Yeah, okay. Let's hope the sound is alright. So Aquarius, let's see if we have room for this guy here. You might or might not see them. So let's check your general energies. I think we do it old-fashioned. Old-fashioned in a way. So you'll get a good read. Most of the read regarding the sun signs will be very short, but thanks to your activity in this channel, we will dig a little extra. And it's a collective read still, so remember that. I might, however, come with a couple of advices, which Deb personally knows about, told me, and I can assure you I know a thing or two about that aspect. Okay, give me one more, please. Give me one more, Great Spirit. Thank you for giving me this beautiful gift of the oracles, white light. Thank you for providing me with new glasses. And so many beautiful members of this channel. Thank you. Last one. So, you can barely see me, can you? It's not like I'm the center of attention here, but I tried doing all the hand things and people didn't like that. They want to see my face. They want to see my face. Okay, so let's do your chart. So I'll just refer to you as Scorpio, just to not make it too complicated, okay? Scorpio. You have Sage. Scorpio. You've got Gemini. Scorpio. You got Gemini again. No. Scorpio. You got the Sun. Scorpio. You got the Moon.
Scorpio, you got Uranus, which is your ruler. So on the bottom here, you have Mercury. So it might be the time for you now to, I mean, if you have any good ideas, because you got Gemini twice, and you've got Mercury, and Mercury rules Gemini. And for those of you who don't know, Gemini are ruled by Mercury, which is known to be originally the god Thoth, where we get the word thought from. So I see someone here who are highly intelligent, who are well spoken, and do have, you know, you actually have a gift. You could have telepathic gifts, you could have gifts because of the Aquarian moon. Also, you could have gifts. Maybe you ignore them as we are told to do that. No, that's just your imagination. This is a, you know. But where does it come from? Where does it come from? So, if you feel that you are from outer space, or you feel that you sometimes hear things or see things which are out of this world, and because I see telepathic gifts here, I see someone who are well spoken, someone who are brilliant with learning new things. I also see someone who could sell ice cream on the North Pole, as I usually say with Gemini. You can speak, this ability here, this is a general energy right now going on, so I'm not saying, because this is not your natal chart. For that I would need the computer, your birth date and all those things in order to read this more correct. So these are the energies running through you right now. Gemini or Mercury could be bumping through one of your houses that are of speech, which is third house, or etc. etc. Thoth, the god of knowledge, he knows everything. He's got the Akashic records. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But basically, Gemini, they know so many things about everything. You have, believe it or not, but you have talent speaking foreign languages. And it will take a lot for me to convince otherwise. Then there should be a very strange Saturn placement in the third house or in Gemini in order to make that difficult. Rather, I'd say at the beginning, Saturn is creating difficulties for us in the beginning of the life. And later on, Saturn, when it's released, when you own it, it's like exercising. After some strict lessons with Saturn, you become a master. I have Saturn in Leo, which made me very, very insecure about myself, which basically gave me the opposite of what Leo is known for. I was uncharming, I was everything but likable, and after some time mastering Saturn in Leo, well, I became the Queen of Wands, basically. I'm a little tired and old for that now, but give me the dance floor. Belongs to the Raven. Scorpio. There might be a proposition coming in to you, like, whew, out of the blue. There could also be a small travel for you on the horizon. However, there is something here in the path that is a little bit, how can I say, there are some could say anomalies, it's not the right word. There is a stagnation here. There is something here that stops you. There is something imbalanced here in your ascendant. I don't know your ascendant. I'm not sure you mentioned it, one of you, but for you general crowd out there, right now your ascendant, the vibe, if you're on this channel right now, is in Sagittarius. And it's in reverse. And Sagittarius, they love knowledge. They're very similar to Gemini, but Gemini is short travels, and knowledge, which is usually based on, you know, something you could find, well, let's just say that Sagittarius is more of spiritual knowledge, wisdom and these things. They are spiritual teachers. But here in the path of ascension, this energy is in reverse. So for those of you who have any plans right now of traveling very far, to maybe learn something important for you, it could indicate that there are some issues regarding here. But in your sun and in your moon, you have Gemini, so you might have a small restlessness to the energy. Maybe you've been closed off for too long. That could be a possibility. On your mind, you have the sun in reverse. So, for me, this is, I feel that this is a bit similar to when I had Saturn, when I was, Saturn's moved now up into Capricorn or something, I don't know. But for me, having this exact placement, sun, I don't know how well you can see it, but in reverse is exactly like that. You could feel, you could have ideas about yourself that you don't, maybe you don't feel good enough, maybe you don't feel that you're charming enough, maybe you don't feel that, you know, maybe you're not standing out enough, maybe you feel that you're an outcast. The sun here is weakened into the dark. And people with this kind of sun is different. You're extraordinary. You're beautiful because you stand out. So you need, just like the Barbello here is showing you that you need to reverse this idea about yourself, that maybe there is doubt within you that I can't do this, Scorpio, I can't do this. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you can. I just recently bought some childish cards. When I saw they were actual cards, they're called Claim It. Claim It. So I'd say that, you know, you're perfect, just as the goddess here created you. You're perfect. So if anyone else says otherwise, then ask yourself, would a human know more than the creator itself? The goddess or the spirit, the great spirit, whatever you call it, created you. Do you think the goddess or the great spirit does any mistakes? If you were living into the perfection of those frames, what would that make you? Should we all walk around looking like Barbie and Ken and live in pink castles? Or little brown boxes? Like, you know, in the series with that Weeds woman. So, Scorpio, with this moon, you're different. You're different. You have a connection to other worlds. You might have connection to other dimensions. You might have connections, but this kind of connection, you know, with the Gemini, you have telepathic abilities, but you need to know how to to use them. You need to learn how to use them. I learned how to use them. I got my first experience when I was 18, and I had a mental breakdown. So usually when you have some sort of mental breakdowns, it's like opening that rock, so the diamonds can fall out. You know, some of these geodes and all that stuff have all that beautiful inside. And that's a rough process. It hurts, but what comes out from it, because you're an egg, and inside that egg, you can decide for yourself what's inside that egg, whether it's a butterfly or the holy snake. So what you need to do is to love yourself 100%. And go from this to going to this, and know that, you know, if people have issues with you, you don't even have to tell them to fuck off. You just, you know, if you don't like me, then why the fuck are you in my face? Why do you tell me what to do, how to live my life? If you don't like me or love me as I am, in what way does it serve me to have you in my life? That is the very secret to being self-confident, because Goddess or the Great Spirit made you as you are. So if you don't reverse it, I will reverse it for you. Boom, simsalabim. Scorpio. You have in your love placement the Luciferian placement. I thought that was a little funny. That I knew from before that Venus is Lucifer, but it's incredible how little people really know, is it not? So the moon here, the moon card here, shows up in reverse on your path of love, on your love connections, or in your heart. And so when it is reversed, it can indicate that a secret is coming out, or some kind of a realization, or something that's been suppressed for a long time is coming out. Maybe there was something that was very secretive about you. And for those of you who happen to have Venus in Scorpio, and you already are a Scorpio, note that when Venus are going into Scorpio, the need for love and compassion, you know, the need for loving and to be loved, this placement creates and emit an extreme amount of passion, an extreme amount of love, and it can also be very, you know, extremely attracted to things that are forbidden. I have a friend who's got Venus placed in Scorpio, who's also Sun Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Ascendant in Scorpio, and mixed in with some Libra. And she has, you know, this obsession with the dark. She's a gothic. Even though she's now 51 or something, she still is the same gothic chick. She's the queen of goth. But she's not scary when you talk to her. It's like talking to anyone. Nice lady, you know, vegetarian and all that stuff. But Venus in Scorpio, when Venus enters, let's say, if you're born with it, or when it enters Scorpio, when my Venus entered and started to fiddle with my sun and my moon, it created a lot of confusion regarding who I am and what I feel towards whom and when and in what direction. It creates a lot of trouble. Because you think one thing and you feel something else, and the what you feel, the extremities of it's so intense that you're about to fall. Venus in Aquarius, however, would create quite the tech geek. I know someone who's got that, and they love technology, but myself, I do not have any Venus. My Venus is now progressed in Scorpio. But from those lessons, after it's been bumping over the sun and the moon, and all I've been attracting are people in general who is trying to tame the wild wolf or the wild horse, and somehow thinking that because I am the way I am, assuming too soon that I'm both evil and that when I do something good that I have an agenda. Well, my agenda on this planet is to help people wake up. Why? Because it's the best interest for all of us. It is in our all best interest that you wake up. It is in my best interest that you wake up also, not just me. Because we are one body. So when Venus are in Scorpio, it is an extreme, these people, you give your everything. But you also attract people who can be extremely cruel to you. That I've experienced, and when you experienced it again and again and again and again, you realize you have to take a look at that Venus, your Scorpio, not to mention the 7th house. What is your shadow there? In my case, I realized that never, ever, ever, ever will I expose myself or give my trust away that easily with that placement. Now back to we could also, of course, go through an entire spectrum where a Scorpio with Venus in here and there, and also that is, of course, possible. Now I'm making this an extra long. In the place of action, Scorpio, you have Uranus. So Uranus is that's the hippie daddy that we love. That's the guy who helped someone named Tesla inventing the Tesla coil. He's probably the reason we have computers and we could have had free energy also if it wasn't for the dark archons, the NPCs, those who wants to just make money and profit for themselves. They do not know what they are actually doing, because there are no castle waiting for them in hell, trust me. They've been on Earth for a very long time, they know the game. You, however, right now might be a little bit unpredictable. Uranus and Mars could create somehow a little bit explosive energy. But it's very fast, it's very quick. It can create tower moments on your path, wherever you're going, whatever your passion is. It could create some explosive, loose cannon kind of, all there. All right, so let's check. If you don't mind, I want to go through the runes because I want to. I mean, we are, after all, the Nordic pirates. So if you don't mind, we have one here that's take me. So I will not read the entire card, of course. On Sagittarius, on your path, you have Utila. So now you're going to learn a rune as well. This is how it looks like. And so in your path, you have home, you have property, you have heresy, you have the law, you have family, and valors. So this could be the reason that Sagittarius is in reverse, because there's one part of you who are in such need of freedom, but there are obligations that is holding you stuck. Because what we know about Aquarius in general is that you are in, especially emotionally, when you have moon there, emotionally you have an extreme need for freedom. And you're also, you know, talking about emotions, being clear regarding your emotion is also something that is important to this placement. Under the sun, you have notice. So regarding to your sun, your personality, there is some pain, some lectures. It's very Saturnalian energy. There are suffering here. There is something that's need to be done. It's almost like the hanged man, but it's like something is attacking you. It's a sacrifice. It's a punishment. Maybe you punish yourself or someone else are punishing you for some reason. This is notice. In your moon position, where you have Gemini, I feel that somehow you're being punished for being simply a little bit different. Or jealousy, you know, things that maybe you've done, you know, I know you can, you know, this position can be provocative, you could be mind-provoking, you have ideas that goes beyond, you know, that you have a connection to other beings. And as long as you're being doped down by media, by living the society, finished food, propaganda and all these things, these extraterrestrial skills that humans are born with will be drowned. So under the moon, you have Fehu, which is quite awesome. So you have fortune, possessions, riches, prosperity and abundance. So this might be ahead of you. It could be that you have everything you need, which is like this to someone, but it looks like that if this could also be an advice, if you use your knowledge here, Scorpio, and this energy of Gemini, because Gemini are also excellent salesmen. Let's say you have a very beautiful, you have a skill that you're doing excellent in. This can very much be the result. So since the sun is in reversed, let's see what we can do about that. Perth. There is something here regarding your destiny, mystery, magic, luck, the occult, Vedencia. And I don't know why the sun is in reverse, what they have to do with each other. Just turn it back. Love yourself as you are. Think of yourself as something as beautiful as this. I am different and I love it. I'm not like one of those sheeps running around looking all the same, buying the clothes from, you know, some kind of frame, rich fashionistas telling us what to wear. Media and school telling us what to think. And in the end, I cannot say everything I want. I cannot talk to anyone I want about what's real and what's not real, because no, that's too much. And truth to be told, sometimes I do reads here, which sounds out of the world crazy. Truth to be told, the reality is far worse. So regarding your mental capacity, you have a destiny here, like a task. You have a gift which is connected to mystery and magic and luck. You have a gift regarding the occult. You have a gift regarding reading the stars, as in astrology. If you have a cat, know that cats have special powers. They can help you astral travel. They see things we do not see, and they also, when they purr, they have a vibration that is healing, and they are for sure made by the gods, sent by the gods, and they are a gift from the universe. That when I want to open a Patreon site where I can build an ashram, and trust me, those statues of cats there, it will be a very diverse ashram, but those cats of the statues there, if I can, they will be very large and very pimped, because of the true beauty of a cat is beyond most people's eye. But most people love cats, but I'm not sure most people know how sophisticated they really are. Some even claim that cats are the next level before they incarnate as humans. So let's check your path of love. Oh my goodness. So here you have a card called Yera, which is karma. This is a cycle, like a year. Be patient. So maybe a secret came out, something you weren't too happy about, but it's karmic. Whatever, if you had a boyfriend, something, things did not work out. Interesting enough, this rune, this Viking here, has got, you know, Vikings also had red hair, of course, but it was more common among the Celts. And here we have, she looks like a Celt embracing the world with a Celtic symbol on. So guys, please, can we please have pure runes? We already have a mixed. We already have a mix, but Norwegians and the Celts, they actually come from the same source. So over time they evolved in different directions. Vikings became more masculine, as in the base, and the feminine Celts became more fair and fairies and feminine when you hear them sing and these things. So this is Yera. So this is a chapter in love, karmic, something here that is, you know, if you haven't embraced the end of it yet, maybe it is time. So in the path of your passion, I can't even remember whether the card fell out in reverse or not, but let's leave it as it is. Okay, so that could have come out in reverse. However, it seems like you are prepared for something unexpected because you're so used to unexpected things happening that you're now keeping that little extra eye on what's going on around you, especially when it comes to people who are ruled by the phallic or the root chakra. People who can be, you know, change paths out of the blue, which you and I both like to do out of the blue. However, if it is something that creates disorder, in this case, your path, your taking action right now is frozen. It's ESA because of grief or something. It's there's this energy of waiting for something. There could be a conspiracy here. There is danger here. So whatever you're up to, because of your ascendant and because of your path of the first house, you have Uranus in the first house, so you can come out as a little bit. Maybe some of you are, you know, eccentric at the moment and therefore you're being punished for it, like myself. So we do have a lot in common regarding that. So if we weren't punished enough, we do turn our hearts, or in this case, the actions, into ice. It can't stay iced forever though. Sooner or later, the sun will go from here to here. Sooner or later, this master of fire will go from here to here. And there you got your freedom and your path. Now we have some time to dig a little deeper, darling. Yeah, these are, I found out, okay, if they run out of tarot cards, I can always buy these with the goblins on. Not sure how to use them yet, but do you mind? I think maybe because of your Aquarius, I want to use the Bruja Modernas because, you know, Aquarius, maybe you not as personal necessarily like that. There's a lot of tech here. It's very modern. It's very Aquarian in many ways. Capricorn, Aquarian energies, little Virgo. It's very sensible, organized. Maybe that's what we need, you know. Aquarians are eccentric. You have a crazy sense of humor, and I can't, you know, if I have to be reborn on this planet and I'm not allowed to be a Scorpio, I think maybe I actually choose Aquarius because then I can keep my funky link to the science fiction, you know, which is not really fiction, it's a real thing. My connection to UFOs and all things from out there is So let's check your path, Scorpio. What advices do we have here? Okay, so there is in your path, you're about to let go of something that's been burdening you for a long time. So show me the sun of Scorpio Aquarius. 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 Show me the sun. Show me the sun. Okay. Show me the sun. 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 You're being punished. Show me the sun. Maybe you said something that you shouldn't have said. Show me the sun. You're being punished for it. Show me the sun. Show me the sun. There you are. Ha! I was thinking, when is this going to pop up? You might have said something that you're being punished for, but suck it up, because in the end, stand by your word as long as you know this is, be impeccable with your words. So let's say notice is like the hanged man. This is your outcome, the star, Aquarius energy. So it's basically walk through hell as you own it. Claim it. Claim it. So what's under your moon? Under your moon there is a treasure. Maybe you don't see it yet, but what's here? Oh, you might have a new offering coming in, and that might be the treasure here. So it's something to do regarding wealth, fortune, possessions. Show me what's under the moon. Show me what's under the moon. Give me an advice. Show me what's under the moon for Scorpio Aquarius. Show me the moon for Scorpio Aquarius. Show me the moon for Scorpio Aquarius. Show me the moon for Scorpio Aquarius. There we have you. There was this once upon a time, Two of Cups, maybe a soulmate. I don't know what this soulmate, but somehow it ended. You seem to be over it though, let's see. But what does that have to do with the riches? Well, regarding the riches, you need to make a choice. You want me to clarify it? Okay. Oh, you don't have to ask me twice, honey. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just be aware, Scorpio, that what you do not see coming, be careful for your choice. Be careful with your choice, because there is a heartbreak here. It doesn't have to be yours, but the choice you make, it could be between your own path as the star, or it could simply be, you know, it could lead to a heartbreak. I have a feeling that it could be your own. I'm sorry to say so, I just got this feeling. But nobody, you know, you're a Viking now. I just initiated you. You're a Viking now, and Viking who are also the children of Hela are not to be messed with. You're protected here by the Archon Barbello. I want to think about Barbarella, the 60s Barbarella. So what is your choice here? The choice is, oh, there you go. Between work, if you choose work, you will do great in business. You have this ability to see things before they come, and the choices you have, is someone playing mind games. It's someone who used to play mind games with you. And that's over now. However, they might pretend as they're giving you the cup of love, but they ain't, because it is in reversed. So in this choice, choose this, choose 8 of coins. Beware of this fake love. I don't even like to use the word fake, but this is someone playing you. Let's see if we can identify someone I could, you know, let's see what they have in the chart. Identify the player, identify the player, identify the deceiver, identify the deceiver. Show me so I can see, show me so I can see. This could be someone who have a strong Saturn in their, could be a Capricorn, but someone who have, it's a gold digger basically. They want what you have, whatever it is that you have. We have also Taurus here, so it could be earth signs, someone who are obsessed with possession, what is outside there. They also have Mercury, so they have a lot of, they could come in as a business person who tells you that I know a lot about these things, about your business today. Maybe you want to start up or blah, 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 blah. And that will lead to a heartbreak, and it will lead you astray from the path that you have earned through all your suffering. So what you do here, close it, close them off. If your stomach tells you this is a deceiver, and when it comes to working with certain people and they are not even at your level, they don't follow you. I've been working with people who's tried to manipulate away my title. And was more obsessed by titles and who's got, you know, I was the one who did it. I was the one that established this so many times. But I'm never threatened by these kind of people, because they it's like they don't have a soul. They don't have any kind of creativity. So in one case, I just let them have their title, because at that point I had just gotten into the university and I thought, okay, you keep the paperwork, good luck with that. That will be fun to see how you do that. Well, I go to the university, get a nice education. And when it comes to starting up a project, with your mind, Scorpio, with the Aquarius moon, actually my sister's got Aquarius moon. It's spaced out. It's spaced out. You have, I mean, she's a Virgo as well, so she's very technical. She's a tech. She's a tech somehow. She can make anything with her fingers, but she's also very, you know, she's just a tad spaced out. Okay, so that was your advice, Scorpio. You got a long one this time, thanks to all your dedication to the site, but you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay, so this is collective still. Perth, this is under your sun, which is in reversed. There is something on your mind a lot, and maybe, I don't know, if you know, I don't like to label myself as witch or this or that, but I do. I'm honest, between you, me, and this channel, I do practice chaos magic, which is simply just based on particle physics. I also practice gratitude rituals where I shed some few drops of blood in the honor of Freya. It is a gratitude ritual. And that does not mean whether they exist or not. It doesn't matter. It is about being grateful. Yeah, I like the ritual of showing the universe that I'm grateful. So this is by no means, go and harm yourself. No, that's not for everyone. My way, my spirituality and your spirituality is mixed by perception, different kind of perception, and this is the beauty of it. We learn from each other. Okay, so let's have a look at your sun. What's under your sun? This is actually what you have on your mind. You might feel a little bit less than you really are. You truly are a beauty, and you do truly possess very special powers. Let's see what your advice is here from the modern witch. There you got it. So something happened here, and it's time to move on, and you seem to be ready. Regarding moving on, you're already on your phone calling someone to, I don't know, giving out your assistant some orders. Yeah. You've been going through a lot. Emperor in reversed in the bottom here. I feel someone's been both deceiving you, bullying you, giving you nightmares, deceiving you with love, promising I'll come to you. It turns out to be just butt fucks and mind games, say with the Five of Swords. It could be another Aquarius. I advise you that you claim that role as Aquarius. This is Aquarius, King of Swords. It's a fixed sign. You're a Scorpio as well. You're a fixed sign. It's time you chop these energies off. These people, whoever they are, this is who they are. Seven of Swords. Cards here advise you to detach from everyone who are toxic, anyone who says something to you that make you feel less about yourself. Go away. Chop them off, remove yourself from them, and think, how can I change into be completely something else, just for fun? And so I can learn something from another perception, and then get to know new people, get in touch with people I never talked to before. That is my advice for you. I think on that place we need something else, because that was just a buttload. I mean, Saturn also placed in Scorpio is a very, very tough placement. It is about death. It's about physical death, it's about spiritual death, and it's within the Plutonian energy. So when Saturn is placed in Scorpio, Saturn is amplified. So in childhood, you could have... There are certain things I don't want to say. I don't want to mention it. But there could be a form of extreme abuse, or someone could have tried to discipline you. Your father could have been very rough on you. It's just a masculine figure, could have been extremely disciplined. This is a very military kind of energy. You have also the capability to work as a spy, actually. If you have Saturn placed in Scorpio, and you have Sun there, and you have Venus there, you are a perfect spy, and you're quite James Bond, actually. With you know, if you also have Aquarius moon, you're also a tech geek. So no, that's not my thing. Well, it is your thing. You just, you know, use your Gemini, and you will learn that everything is kind of interesting. Even as I hated before football. So you have some abilities, and you can also use your intuition in order to find out who's who, where's where. So whatever is stopping you, it's just you. Here you have a blank slate from the universe. And here it tells you, you have the capability to build pyramids. You can build a pyramid. I mean, the ladder is here, the sun is here. This is your advice. These are both sun cards. This is also about a choice. Could be in love. Do you remember what we told you about that one? So this would be the Oraculo Bellini, Italian style. Italian style. Thank you, Great Spirit, for letting me drowning in Tarici. Okay. So, Yerra, under your love, regarding your heart space, there are a lot of Scorpios lately who's been going through a quite rough time. Note that many Scorpios can resonate with this in general, but this is specific for the Aquarian moon, okay? However, the Aquarian moon Scorpio, something came out, maybe a secret. There's something karmic here. You're embracing it, however, somehow in a very elegant matter. This is a rune of Jera, Jera. 1 year, patience is a cycle. So, what's hiding under the love? Shall we say under the star of Lucifer, just to provoke someone? So not many know that Venus and Lucifer is the same entity. Say under the star of Lucifer. Let's stick to Venus, okay? So the heart space. What's going on with my Scorpios in their heart space? What's going on? Can you give me some advice? Can you give us some advice regarding this? Okay. Yeah, quite stubborn and so thick, this stack. Okay, give me some advice. Give me some advice for my beautiful Scorpio Aquarians. Give me some advice. Looks like it was this one. Oh my God. Again, there is this resistance of moving, resistance regarding some movement. Scorpio, the one who deceived you, you're not too fan about them, are you? They did play you hard. Someone stole something from you, deceived you, and left you out in the cold. That was your karmic. And to be honest with you, this happened to me so many times now that you're in good company. I'm still in this. I'm not sure I'm going to let go of it, to be honest with you. So regarding love, I can just read the cards, but from personal experience, I don't want any man in my life for a very, very, very long time. With very good reason. I tend to attract. This, where did it go? Yeah, you know, the bad guy. I tend to attract this stereotype here. And of course, when that's what we are attracted to, well, shit happens. They smell from afar. This is bad news. There's only but 2 men in my life who I can say who actually have a heart and a soul, something called consciousness. So regarding your frozen path, Scorpio, regarding your frozen path, let's have a look and see, because you have riches here if you follow this advice. If you follow the advice, follow your stomach, don't follow any love proposal, because love, remember, when you are in love, we want to think that everyone are a twin flame. It's not like that. It's a chemical process, it's a software running around, it's a virus in your brain that was put there in order for you guys to produce yourself, reproduce yourself. So in the beginning, when you meet someone, note one thing, the opposite sex who really are into you, they will look for so many things that you out of the blue have in common. You have so much in common, you're basically made for each other. Trust me, you ain't made for each other. They're very, very, we are all made for each other. So in the end, don't fall for it. No matter how good they are, there will be one day where you will regret that you put all those eggs in the basket of love instead of your own, where the goddess gave you abilities to become this. Don't waste your energy, my love, don't waste your energy, because you are about to have your wish fulfillment if you trust me on this one. There we have an advice on your frozen path. Beautiful. So, if you do as the cards are advising you, you will have your wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups is here waiting for you. 9 of Cups is waiting here for you. Now, if this ain't an awesome read. The karmic, you cut them out. Well, how did you do that? Well, becoming the Queen of Swords. You own. cut them out, cut them out, cut out players, cut out karmics who are standing in your way into becoming a star. Because here you are. This could be the player also, so be a little watchful for fire sign, earth sign, someone who are a little bit too charming for their own good. Who, oh my God, your eyes are so beautiful. Oh my God, you look so sexy. Oh my God, I love that too. Or we have the same taste in music. Oh my God, that's called love bombing, honey. And chicos out there. Girls to do the same. We have manipulative females and we have manipulative males. So Scorpio, be careful with the one, male or female. Very charming, so unless this is you, cut them out. You'll get your wish fulfillment. You will be emotionally independent. You will have the sword. You will have, go claim both the swords. You after all have Aquarius energy in you. Think logic, cut them off, and when you're using your heart, make sure you're using it from compassion and not to satisfy your root chakra or use it so you can reproduce. I'm sorry about the twin flame thing, but I use soulmate because we have many of them. Twins, however, well, that happens when one egg is separating in two. This is your final outcome if you take the advice from this sage crafter sitting in front of you from south of Norway. Yes, in my country it used to be called sade. Sade. So be a little bit careful. I actually would put her up on top of the pyramid. That. Be careful, unless you are her, charming, funny. Remember, she could also be the reason for things like this to happen. And Three of Swords, as in heart break. So the final outcome for you, if you trust this, trust you, because you cannot fail as long as you continue. You can only fail if you stop. Actually, you also have love coming in here. This could be a Pisces. They want your attention. They could, however, bring you down. So just be a little bit careful. Someone here are very cute about it, but choose wisely. Okay, choose wisely. Now I'll show you the mystery card here. And since the battery is going away now and in a minute, so we might as well show it to you. And wish you a very beautiful day. So believe it or not, but the card you got in the end is the spirit. You have the wolf spirit. You have the spirit of the wolf. So go and check up upon the wolf as a spirit animal. This is your end card of this read. So congratulations, Scorpio. This was a beautiful read. It was intense. And you have the wolf. You have the wolf. Thank you, Great Spirit, and thank you, beautiful people, for hanging on to this one. It was my pleasure to do this read. Thank you so much for coming aboard my ship. You're most welcome. And hopefully I see some of you guys later. Skål! Namaste! All those things.